Kieran's log here, stardate 21st of October 2012. Hope you're all good. What I'd like to talk about now is another political issue I think is a no-brainer, and that is that we should be against weapons technology development worldwide. Basically, weapons research I think is really bad, and I did a Google search for like campaigns against it generally, and I couldn't find anything. I could find anti-nuclear stuff, anti-nuclear weapons research, which is entirely sensible, I think, but not much going on in terms of just people sort of making this connection between all weapons research and being against it all. Okay, so where am I coming from with this? Basically, as I've said in previous videos, I think it's important that humanity continues. I think that's vital. I think that's the most important issue ethically, is that the human race carries on, or intelligent life carries on this planet, and develops and improves. But contrary to the way we're running things at the moment, I really think we've got to be very sparing with which technologies we allow to develop, because I think about half the ways you can improve technology are probably harmful. If you look at pollution and so on, developing new materials, a lot of those issues, a lot of those avenues of technological advancement, I think, lead to more danger for humanity than safety. I think philosopher Nick Bostrom was on about this as well. Basically, we've got to be selective. We've got to develop some technologies, and I think ban worldwide, development of other technologies, and certainly the sort of mass production of a lot of things, which we don't really need, and are probably quite harmful. And anyway, it's debatable which ones should be developed and which shouldn't, but I think that weapons technology worldwide is just a no-brainer, that we shouldn't be doing it at all. We should have a worldwide rule that we just don't do it at all. And that's about it, really. I mean, I think, to be clear where I think weapons technology is going, I mean, the point with weapons technology is it's at best about defending yourself against other human beings. At worst, it's just simply about killing people or destroying things on a grand scale. If every year our weapons become more and more advanced, that leads to just greater and greater destructive ability. The logical extension of it is you get to the point where someone can press one button and the whole world, everybody in the world is killed, or some kind of get some kind of process begins where everyone in the world will be killed. Unfortunately, it takes a bit of imagination to see what the future technology could be. I mean, nobody saw nuclear bombs coming 100 years from away. God knows what we could invent in 100 years' time in terms of destructive ability, but there could be, I guess, I don't know much about physics, but there could be ways to build bigger and bigger bombs, or some kind of rays or effects which turn the Earth into like the sun suddenly or something. There's all that kind of thing. The sort of technology I think is most likely to be really destructive is this grey goo idea, this nanotechnology of like self-replicating little robots that go around just turning all sort of matter and trees and whatever people into little versions of themselves, like little little bacteria kind of thing, but man-made, human-made, and basically, if we keep on developing weapons technology, then I don't see why that's not going to happen. We might be lucky. Maybe those things are impossible and we won't do it. But if we start poking around in that direction, we could well discover it, making our survival as a species much more precarious. Another way is, of course, artificial intelligence. I mean, you hear people talking about the singularity, like, you start making, once you get artificial intelligence, it'll start making other artificial intelligences, and quickly humans are left behind, and we have intelligent machines. Well, once we get machines as intelligent as us, we quickly get machines much, much more intelligent than we are, and we're just in their hands then, really. No, it seems to me the last sort of area we'd want to be developing artificial intelligence would be in terms of weapons. We don't want the first intelligent machine to be a killing machine. And yet, I don't know the details, but I don't know the facts. But I wouldn't be surprised if most of the development of artificial intelligence is done by the military right now. I mean, that's absolutely crazy. We don't want, as I say, the first intelligent machine to have a dreadful personality, which basically is what you're going to probably get if it's a weapon. You have to hope and pray it's obedient at that point. We don't want it in the hands of the military, do we? Obviously, we want the military to be as powerless as possible. I think in general, they're powerful enough as it is. That's it. Down with weapons technology. Let's have a worldwide rule against the development of military technology. Okay, you could say that some countries have got to get one step ahead of other countries, but I think if we all start doing it, thinking like that, we're all gonna go to hell. We're really gonna have start having world rules, world sort of treaty on this, and put a stop to this crazy direction of human development. Okay, all the best. Q and out.